First live for Watch Me Build. My name's Jacob. I'm here, even though my shirt says Levi's, I'm here for Upex to go through today's Watch Me Build. Sent a text message out to everybody about about going live here on Facebook and on YouTube. So we'll see as people come on. We'll be able to jump into our Watch Me Build. But I'm going to go ahead and jump right into building out a campaign here on Upex while we wait for people to go ahead and jump in. Sam isn't going to be joining us today. He's got a wedding that he is attending, so we'll be missing him today, but he will be on next week. Going forward, we're going to be doing the Watch Me Builds, the Watch Me Sell, the Watch Me Optimize. All those things are going to happen now live on our Facebook page, the group page, as well as our YouTube channel. So that way you guys will be able to join us live for that. Today we had to kind of postpone it a little bit to 1 o'clock Central Time just for some scheduling conflicts, but our normal time will still be at 11 a.m. Central Time going forward. So, but anyways, like I said, I just want to jump straight into this Watch Me Build. We've gotten a few requests last week for some template creations. A lot of requests actually for real estate. So I kind of wanted to go through what we have right now for real estate, and then kind of what most of the requests are looking for is real estate that is, you know, what's in Upex right now is for cash buying houses, things like that. But there's not as many seller buyer lead kind of stuff. So I'm going to show you utilizing some custom values, how you'll be able to build out some templates here inside of Upex for you guys that are doing real estate, but it'd also be super helpful for everybody else who is looking to really make their templates very customizable for their clients. And then how you can utilize Upex to automate a lot of pieces, but then still give a lot of flexibility for your clients. So first thing, I want to show you what's currently in Upex right now. So what we have right now inside Upex, if we go here into our real estate, which is down here, go into our real estate category. So we've got a few different options currently in Upex. Now, for those of you who are in real estate, which I know there's quite a few of you doing real estate on the Upex platform, we're going to have a lot more templates are going to be loaded in here very soon. Actually, also just in general, there's going to be a lot more templates being loaded in. Our target right now is to get about 2 new templates in every day, with the goal of getting around 120 new templates added each month. So we're going to have a lot of templates that are going to be coming in for you guys to both use as jumping off points, but as well as hopefully being able to just straight up use them. So that'll be really exciting. But what we currently have inside of Upex right now, we have a few different types of ads that are in here. So one, you have your, sell your house for cash kind of offers are in here with lots of different images and whatnot that you can use. We also have inside of here a general, right? We're not calling out specific areas or specific types of homes in any of these things, by the way. But just some general, homes for sale kind of thing. So pretty generic, basic stuff. Okay, and if you'll notice, none of these actually include custom values or anything like that. The templates that we're going to build today, however, are going to have those custom values. So it's going to be pretty cool on how you'll be able to see the amount of customization that we're going to be able to introduce here. So first things first, is we're going to go ahead. I'm going to just open up to create a template. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Facebook ads library. Okay, and the reason why we're going to go straight to the Facebook ad library here is, we could do our usual other researches with Google and whatnot, but with real estate, it's pretty straightforward, right? So we're going to go ahead. We're going to put our all ads for our ad category. We're going to go ahead and punch in for real estate. And we're going to see what's currently running on Facebook right now. Okay, like I said, we've gotten a few requests for some ads regarding just general selling of homes, trying to get more buyer leads, more seller leads, etc. All right, so the other place that we're going to go as well, we're going to pull up our good old friend Jasper here to be able to help us out with some ad copy. You'll be able to see that. What's also cool too with Jasper for you real estate folks is it does actually have as well in here a real estate listing template. So you'd be able to put in the information on the house and then be able to put that information and have Jasper spit out some copies. So you're going to be able to see that here in a second as well, how we're going to do that. And since we are doing real estate, I am going to go ahead and pull up Zillow. And we're going to go ahead. I'm going to pick we're going to pick where I used to live, which is Temecula, California. And we're going to go ahead and look for sale here. All right, so we're going to just kind of see, listings and whatnot, so we can kind of see that here on Zillow. So let's go ahead and let's start building out a template. Okay. So the first thing we want to do, so the first type of template that we're going to go ahead and build today is going to just be a general residence one. So people just looking for, hey, we've got this this property that we're trying to sell. Okay. And what's going to be cool with UpHex is you're going to be able to specify these properties in kind of in a generic way, but still allow them to be super specific, right? So you'll be able to say, hey, if you've got a farmhouse style, or if you've got a Spanish style, or if you've got, how I would break it down would be those style of houses. And then you'll be able to have descriptions that'll work for those style of houses. Okay. So first, we're going to just show you how, for you real estate people, you can create these templates for some general houses here. There's also some other things in here on Facebook that we'll be able to use. So things like find out how much your home may be worth, click here now, blah, 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 right? All right, so this would be one that we would be looking at utilizing here. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this. And then the other thing I'm gonna do is, that's funny, they're playing off of Hocus Pocus. Haven't seen the new one yet, I definitely want to. So then we can also take a look at this one here. Okay, and I'm also then going to go to Zillow, right? So for those of you that are doing real estate, you use your MLS system or whatever you're going to be utilizing. Go ahead and find some stuff. I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and take this one here. And let's take this one here. All right, perfect. So we've got these two awesome properties as well that we're going to go ahead and build some templates off of. You know what? I'm actually just going to, in this case, I'm just going to use these two listings. Okay. Now, as a real estate agent, I'm assuming you know how to write listings. So this shouldn't be a brand new concept for you. But I'm also going to show you maybe some other ways that you can write stuff, maybe with Jasper and things. So we'll keep that in mind. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here into UpHex, and let's just take let's see here, this style home. It's a standard California home, right? So this isn't going to be breaking any kind of new styles here. So we'll go ahead, just kind of looking through here on these facts and figures. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, so nothing in there. So we'll just call this a standard California home. So we'll just do that. We'll just do standard California home. We're going to go ahead and enable this. I'm going to go ahead and make it to where you guys can use it. We're going to go ahead and put this into the real estate category here. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start building out that ad copy. Like I said, I like to use Jasper. That's my my tool of choice for these kinds of things. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go and do a Facebook ad headline here. And we're just going to use this. Now I already know none of this is going to, not all of this is going to fit in here, but I'm going to go ahead and throw it all in here anyways. And I'm just going to say home, or I'll say California home for sale. And you'll see why I'm going to be doing this. Now, something else too that's kind of cool that you can use with Jasper. Let me go ahead and show you this. Is you're able to also get that tone of voice that people are utilizing. So we can match that tone here, and it'll let us know, all right, what tone of voice is this? So then we can match that. So this is a tone of excitement. Okay. So we can actually just copy that tone and go there. All right. So there you go. Welcome to your dream home. Come home to this luxurious 4-bedroom pool. So that's actually what we could do. I like that headline right here, and you'll see why, because we're going to be able to start doing some customizations now. So come home. This is just for me. I've done this since Google. I've been doing Google ads for years and years, and this it's just what I do. Come home to this luxurious 4-bedroom. So come home to this luxurious 4-bedroom pool. Not like home in there, so we're gonna see if we can work with that a little bit better here. See if we can get stunning 4-bedroom pool home. There we go. That's much better. Much better. Mucho better. All right, stunning 4-bedroom pool home in. Instead of saying Timbuktu Hills, we can actually do a custom value, and we can say in location.name. So now we can utilize this template for any location. And then we can say move in ready for our link description here. And then we'll go ahead and we can put in our primary text. Okay. So let's go ahead, and now we can, with this is what's nice, is you can actually just copy. I mean, like I said, you guys are probably really good at writing these listings, but we don't have to. We can also kind of take this listing here and make it a little bit more Facebook friendly. But we'll go ahead and we'll do 2 versions of this, okay? And we'll go ahead and do that tone of excitement here. So we can do like this short text here for our primary text, looking for a spacious home and a peaceful community. This, and like I said, now we can start doing some custom values. This location name. All right, so that way it'll replace it with whatever you want, right? Has everything you're looking for more with. And then we could do number of bedrooms, okay? Then we can say number of bathrooms, and plenty of living space. This is the perfect place to call home. Plus, the updated pool is perfect for summertime. Don't miss out. Click here to take a closer look. Boom. So now we've been able to take this listing that, as long as it's, and actually I should replace this and say number of bedrooms, right? So as long as it's got a pool, that's the only thing that this particular template is specifying right now, is that it needs a pool, right? So we're going to say home with pool, okay? So that's the only thing that it's specifying. The rest of this is all now customized. So you can say how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, where the location is. It's all in this template now. Then we can even get more fancy in just a second. So now here's where we can do the ad media, okay? And you're going to see this more when we actually launch the campaign, how you're able to change this. But we're going to be able to really upload the the images, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to take these pictures that we've got here. I'm just going to take just a couple of them here. No, I'm not interested in touring the home. Thank you. So we'll just take, fine, we'll do it this way. Since the pool is kind of important, that's a great shot. This is a good shot. Right, so we only need 4 pictures, right? So you want to hit the highlight spots. So the pool, the outside, kitchen, living room, if you can knock that out, right? This one honestly looks like a good shot, right? Because you're only going to get 4 ad designs, by the way, with UpHex. So keep that in mind. You only get those 4. So pick your 4 best pictures. Then we'll go ahead and get one of. That is some interesting color carpet, let me tell you. Okay, not for me, that's for sure. Then we'll go ahead and we'll get the master bedroom here. This looks like the master, and it's a nice clean picture. All right, so we got those 4. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go into UpHex, and this is just for the template purposes, right? So just keep that in mind. What I'm doing here is just for building out the template. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to input the information for the Facebook Messenger. And so for that, again, so what's going to happen with this is someone's going to click the ad, they're going to be taken to Facebook Messenger, and they're going to be asked to start up a conversation with you. So what we can say, something along the lines is, thank you for your interest in our beautiful number of bedrooms again. Bedroom home with a pool. We would love to show you more. We can then say something. We can either do when is a good time to connect, or you could say what's your phone number, whatever you want to do with that. Okay. Your form type, we're going to go ahead and say for more volume. Our background image, we're going to just say use the image from ad by default. Now we're going to go ahead and get into our greeting. So this is going to be the big stuff, right? Now this will be where, in my opinion, you're going to want to have all that listing information. Okay. So you could say, and what's also kind of cool is we could do, like request a tour as our headline here, right? So request a tour. And then we can go ahead. I'm just going to copy all of this, right? I want to show you what you can actually do with UpHex with these custom values. Okay, so we're going to kind of go a little bit on the extreme side with this. All right, so welcome to we're going to go ahead and swap this out for number of square feet. Okay, so welcome to that number, square foot. Then we're going to do number of bedrooms, right? Number of bathrooms. Okay, so full bathroom, updated pool, home, centrally located in the peaceful community of, and you know what, I'm actually going to change our custom values from earlier to saying name of community. So I'm going to change our previous custom values to this real fast. So instead of saying location name, I'll say name of community instead. That'll just makes it a little bit more. One, it makes it more specific, so it'll be easier for your client, and then 2, it just helps people pick that spot, right? A little bit better. All right, the entry opens up into a large family room, which features tile flooring, large vinyl sliding glass, all this kind of stuff, right? So, okay, all right. So then what we can do is, so all of this, and this is again where these custom values are going to be really helpful. So we're going to say, we're going to do it like this. So then we'll do this home. So this is the entry living room. Okay. So this home features. We'll do it this way. We'll just say about the living room. We'll do it that way. So then what you can do is break that up. So now you can do a little blurb about the living room. Then we can say, all right, so about the kitchen. Oops. Spell that wrong. Then what we'll do is about the master bedroom, about the master bathroom, and then I'll do call out features. So this would be, you talk about, oh, it's got a loft, oh, it's got, kids' bedrooms are amazing, all that kind of stuff. Enjoy the piece of the I like Temecula. Enjoy the piece of the Temecula Valley. So enjoy the piece of what we can do. Enjoy a peaceful evening in the name of the community. All right, or entertain your friends in the complete rear yard with barbecue area, covered patio along with large pebble. Okay. With we'll just do that with, and then change this to fresh water or salt water, pool and spa. And just because maybe not necessarily has a spa, we'll just say pool. A family's dream, this home offers upgrades throughout, which you can say about any home. And central location, who wrote this? And central location located. And a central location. So what you could say instead is centrally located. Just minutes from shopping, dining, entertainment. You don't know about Pachanga or wineries, but we can say entertainment, schools, and freeway access. Your definition of centrally located, it could be, it is that we're just looking for words buzziness, right? And again, you can always change all this. This is what we're going to get to here at the end. So perfect for even the most discerning buyer. This home comes with upgrades throughout. We already said that. This person, whoever wrote this, really likes to repeat themselves. Perfect for even the most discerning buyer. No, I don't like any of that. Blah 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 blah. No. So there you go. Boom. To schedule your tour, fill out the form. Fill out this form. Perfect. All right. So then questions. We're just going to go ahead and do, name, phone, email. That works there. If you have any other questions now, again, with housing, you kind of have some limitations on some things. So name, phone, email. You may look at, maybe ask a question like, do you already have a realtor? I totally spelled that wrong, but whatever. You can maybe ask a question like, what is your time frame for moving? Or I shouldn't say moving, for purchasing, right? Change it to that. And then maybe you could throw a question in like, so do you already have a realtor? What's your time frame for purchasing? And maybe, do you already have a broker, right? I mean, I don't know. You guys are the real estate experts. I'm not. These could be questions you could ask. So or you can say, no, we'll just leave it at, do you already have a realtor? Because that's enough information you can ask. All right, privacy. So you could throw, if you need to, for whatever local laws or whatever, you could throw in equal housing opportunity lender stuff, all that kind of stuff. Disclaimers in here. I'm just going to leave that blank. And then we can say, we will be in touch. We are excited to show you this wonderful home. We will be in touch shortly to schedule your tour. Please keep an eye out for the following phone number. And then you could say tracking phone number that you'll be using to contact them with, right? See more of my listings here. There. Okay, you can't do anything when it comes to targeting. So we're just gonna leave all this blank. When it comes, this is gonna be a housing, which actually that reminds me, this needs to go to a housing special ad category. And then we're gonna go ahead and hit save template. Okay. What are you talking about? Oh, were those all, I didn't even notice. These were all WebP images. Hold on. I got to convert all those real fast. Didn't even notice. This will take just a second for me to convert all those. But in just a second, you're going to be able to see what you're able to do from a customization standpoint now with these type of templates. It's going to be really, really cool that you'll be able to see inside of UpHex. So it's going to be converting these things real fast. Converting. Perfect. And then the last one here. So what happens when you don't log into your tool and then it thinks that you're one of their free users. All right, so we'll go ahead. I'm just going to download these real fast. Yeah, it is super simple to put these things together. You know, that's one of the beauties of here with UpHex is we try to make everything as simple as possible. All right, so let's go back over here. I'm going to upload these real fast. Now that they're JPEGs, it'll actually work and it won't yell at me. Perfect. Okay. But then this is where it's going to get cool. Again, now I'm using real estate as the example here. So you guys can, I mean, real estate is going to be one of the most customized heavy options out there, but it really will just show you what you can do with the UpHex platform. All right, so we've got all these different custom values that are in here now, okay? You've got these pictures that are default pictures. Now for you real estate people, you're probably going, that's not the house. How am I supposed to do the house? Don't you worry, we've got you covered here. So, all right, so let me show you now what this looks like when you are actually going to launch a campaign. Okay, so I'm going to go and I'm going to pick that template that we just did. Again, kind of showing you the power of the customizations that you have here inside of UpHex. Let me go ahead and connect my Facebook account real fast. I need to do this one. Oh, I've got too many. All right, Well, I actually remember my password. I'm one of the few. All right. Cannot tell you how many clients we talked to where they're like, I haven't logged into Facebook in years. I don't remember what my password is because it just auto logs you in all this time. So, all right, perfect. And then I just need to find this guy. Perfect. All right, so we're going to go over here and now I'll go ahead and launch this campaign here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and choose this home with a pool that we just did. And I want to show you now what you're able to do. And actually, we'll be able to do it in a couple different ways here. But you'll notice right out of the gate here, now inside of Go High Level, your client's going to see these custom values inside the plugin. But on this back end here, now you've got all of those custom values that we built out in the template. You'll now be able to answer all of those questions, right? So name of the community, right? So we'll just say it's Temecula. Why can I not spell today? My goodness. Number of bedrooms. There was 4 bedrooms. There was 4 bathrooms. It's 5,000 square feet. I'm just making stuff up. The living room is awesome, right? The kitchen is amazing. The master bedroom is wonderful. The master bathroom is cool. The call out features, I'm cool. I'm just throwing stuff out here. Obviously, I'm not planning on. Is it freshwater or salt water? It is a freshwater pool, and the tracking phone number is 555-555-5555. Right? Boom. So from there, now your client on side of the Go High Level plugin, it's already going to have their Facebook page selected. It's already going to have their ad account selected. So some of these options won't exist for them. So for us, we're just going to go ahead. I'm just going to punch in the UpHex page real fast. Campaign type, we're going to go ahead and do a lead form in this case. Daily budget, we'll just say $50 a day. And then the website that they're going to go to, at the end, in this case, we're just going to go to uphex.com. And then we have for housing, you have a minimum of 15-mile radius that you have to do for rules and regulations and whatnot. You can always increase that radius as you need to. Now, here's where things get cool. Okay, so not only do we have all of those customizations that are happening, but now your client will have the option on the Go High Level plugin, and you as the agency also have the option on the back end here of UpHex to do this optional info. And you'll notice that there's an option here called Gallery. Okay, when you open that up, you'll have the clients actually on the Go High Level plugin. Let me go ahead and pull this up. I'm going to go on another tab real fast. I want to show you what that looks like on the client side real fast. The client's actually going to have a third option. You've got only these two, which is the template media, which is whatever media is uploaded as part of the template. Now, for this specific use case, you're not going to want to use the templated pictures because it's not the house you're trying to sell. But what you can do instead is you can upload client media. And the client media for that client, you can then upload all the pictures of the house that you want and say, I want to pick that picture. I want to pick that picture. I want to pick that picture. I want to pick that picture, right? And then they'll be able to use those pictures instead of the templated media for all of your ads. So that's right there. So now you have a fully customizable template. And then on top of that, you have a fully customizable media selection that you can do as well. And then I'm just going to throw this on here real fast. I'm just pulling it up on here. All right, so now you can see this on my end. On the client side, inside of the Go High Level plugin, you then have the option here where it says you can launch this campaign using template images or directly from your library, or your client has the option to upload their own media as well. So right from the Go High Level plugin, they can actually then go in and say, hey, I actually want to use these pictures of my home, and that'll be what is used instead of that templated media. So now you have all of those custom values. This is for a different campaign. I didn't pick this since this is our client, our actual agency's Go High Level account. So I just pulled up a different template for this. But they'd have the custom values that they'd fill out. They'd have the information that they're used to filling out, and then they can upload their own picture. So you have a ton of customizability built right into this tool, while at the same time simplifying everything. They don't have to worry about targeting. They don't have to worry about setting up the campaign right. They don't have to worry about 90% of the ad copy. They just need to answer those couple of questions that you want them to answer, and then everything else is going to be it's going to be generated from there. So it really allows a ton of optimization and customization, and just gives you a ton of capabilities to grow at scale. Can we buy more real estate? Can we buy a real estate template? So we don't sell building templates. And the reason why we don't sell building out templates and we don't have a service where we'll build out the template for you for money is we can't guarantee the results, right? If we're building out a template, we're going to be building out the template to the best of our knowledge and abilities. We're not experts in every field possible, but we'll have a really, really good foundational understanding of what will work and what won't work. So the reason why we don't charge for real estate templates, or for any template for that matter, is we can't guarantee the results, and we don't want you to pay us and then it doesn't work, to your expectations, and then you're mad, we're upset, and then it just becomes a bad situation for everybody. But what you can do instead is we do actually allow you to request a template. Okay, so when you go under the template library on your UpHex account, you can request a template, and it's done completely for free, right? So it's actually better. So you're not paying for it, you're requesting a template, and we will build a template for you. It's not like you'll request this and it's not going to ever show up. We will build those templates for you. The caveat being, we don't guarantee the results of these templates. This is where you, as the agency owner, will take the template that we design, look it over, and say, you got 90% of it there. Here's some of the tweaks that I want that I would make for my clients. You make those tweaks and you're good to go. Because when you get a template in UpHex, right? So if we've got something in the template library, this is literally how easy it is to add it to the template library. So let's say you go in here, you want to do this template, right? You would simply, you'd add the template to your UpHex account, and then you just say edit, right? So the template's made, you'd change. So let's say you wanted to add something right here for your template, for your account only. Then you go ahead, you hit save template, and that becomes yours, right? So all those changes are yours. So you can use ours as that launching point, and then make any kind of changes and adjustments you need for your particular things. Or if you feel like our template is good to go, ready to run, then boom, all you have to do is enable it. You just make sure that on that first step here, that little enabled button is checked off, and you're all set, you're good to go. So what I'd recommend for you is just go into the template library, click request template. You'll be taken to this screen here. You'll fill out this form, and then we'll start building it, just with that caveat of, look, we don't guarantee the results on this. We expect you to verify it, go through the template, make any changes you feel is necessary, and then you can use it to your heart's content. So that's kind of the only thing there. So, but that's a great question. And hopefully that helps you guys kind of see just how much customization you can do inside of UpHex. It's super, super powerful in that regard. So now we've got a new template that we've added now into the UpHex library that you can use. Like I said, we've got more templates that we're going to be adding specifically for real estate here in the very short term. Some of the other templates, I'm kind of running low on time for me personally here. I will answer that question here in just a second. But some of the other templates that you're going to see pop in here are going to be things for more buyer type ads, more seller type ads, and if you're trying to purchase homes and whatnot. So you're going to see some more of those things kind of popping in. We're going to, like I said, we got a lot of requests for real estate. So we've got currently in the pipeline probably about 20 templates that we're going to be working with. Most of the templates are going to be for those buying, selling homes, where we're picking out specific types of homes. Like I said, they're going to be home types for the farmhouse type, the Spanish style, the colonial style, you got a bazillion different styles of homes. So we're going to be calling out those different styles and different features typically found in those styles. Then again, for your particular agency, you can tweak and adjust and whatnot. And then for those of you who aren't in real estate, hopefully this showed you just how much creativity and how much customization you can have inside of UpHex. Now this one, so there's absolutely no creating ads for the cannabis industry. Unfortunately, for those of you who are in any kind of industry, really, not just cannabis, but we run into this with regenerative medicine, any kind of experimental anything considered experimental in the medical field, no, Facebook and Google don't touch it. And the reason why is it's still federally illegal. Your state may have legalized it. The federal government may not prosecute people for growing and consuming cannabis, but it's still technically illegal. So these platforms legally cannot allow you to advertise that industry whatsoever on Google, on Facebook, all those kind of things. I can't speak to TikTok is technically owned by the Chinese government. I don't know if they care. They may care. I have zero information on whether or not TikTok can roll with that. But I do know all of the major US players. It's a no for anything that's considered illegal or it's a medical experiment, which is why I like regenerative medicine, even though it has a lot of really good stuff with it, can't do it whatsoever. They just don't let you do it. Yes, yeah, we're gonna be launching a lot more real estate templates. Like I said, I've got a bunch in the pipeline, and we've actually got some really cool little tools too that we're working on the back end that'll even be able to really you're gonna see some pretty cool stuff as far as the template library. My personal goal is the UpHex template library is going to be the most robust and complete Facebook library on the planet. Like the only one that will have more Facebook ad options will be the Facebook ad library, basically. Other than that, UpHex will definitely be the number two. Like I said, the goal is to add around 100 templates a month and to go only faster from there. So you guys are going to have a lot of options across a lot of industries. Now, what'll help us out the most from UpHex's perspective, you got to tell us what industry you're in. So if you're an UpHex user, you're planning on being an UpHex user, please, please, please go to the request a template page. And if you can do nothing else but just tell us about your agency and what your niche is, that will help us tremendously on what we need to front load as far as these templates are concerned. If you don't tell us who you are and what you're doing, it's really hard for us to meet your needs. So please make sure that you fill that out. But anyways, thank you everyone for joining us. This has been an awesome Watch Me Build. If you have any other questions, please feel free to shoot us a message here inside of our chat widget. We've got Bradley, myself, Sam, and others that are standing by to help you out. You can always book a support call if you need one as well for any kind of one-on-one help. But anyways, thank you so much, and you guys have a great